Are you looking for a fun hot hatch under $10,000? Well, this is the place to be, because today I'm going to be talking about the 5 best hot hatchbacks that you can get for not a lot of money. Let's get into this video. What is going on, guys? My name is Benjamin Gibby and welcome to the Grid Meat channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really helps support the channel. I'm making these videos for free and it's the best way to help me out. At first glance, this car looks like nothing. The Honda Fit is just another boring, compact, fuel-efficient commuter car, right? Wrong! Honda Fit is a track weapon. I'm telling you, this little 1.4 liter inline 4-cylinder engine gives this little Honda 118 brake horsepower. And considering it's lightweight, that actually moves the car pretty quickly. This little Fit has a reported track time of 8 minutes and 19 seconds at the Nürburgring. That's faster than the 1990 Acura NSX. That's also faster than the 2017 Porsche 911. Now, 118 horsepower might not sound like a lot, but around the corners is where the Fit is fast. Not to mention the tuning capabilities this car has. A quick case swap and you will be making well over 500 horsepower in no time. Building a Honda Fit to go racing is pretty straightforward, as Honda sells a lot of parts for its Honda Performance development line. In fact, they even bundle everything that you need under one easy package called the Honda Fit B-Spec Touring Kit. The kit includes suspension parts like a coilover kit with white race springs to replace the front and rear suspension components, camber bolts, and even a catback exhaust system, and a front brake pad set for under $3,000. In my personal opinion, the Honda Fit is an incredibly underrated track car from the 2000s, and you can purchase them for as little as $3,000 in today's market. Is a front-wheel drive car just not your forte? How about a car capable of driving in all road conditions? Well, Subaru WRX might be the car for you. The WRX comes from a long line of rallied heritage, which is the coolest automotive sport because you have a sidekick. This car is built for the off-road. The WRX features an all-wheel drive drivetrain and a turbocharged 2.5 liter boxer engine capable of producing 300 horsepower. This car is near rally ready, and after a couple modifications, you will be having fun on the off-road. But in the snow, dirt, and even sand is where this hatchback really shines. The 2009 to 2014 model of Subaru WRX can be picked up anywhere from as low as $7,000 and all the way up to $20,000 for a clean example. The Subaru WRX will treat you well if you stay consistent on maintenance, but I strongly recommend getting a pre-purchase inspection when buying a WRX so you're certain everything is running up to spec. If you like the WRX but don't want to drop $15,000 on a Subaru, well, maybe the Audi S4 is the car for you. The Audi S4 is stylish, and these things are fast. These 4 rings will take you to 60 in just under 5.3 seconds. I honestly think the S4 Avant is a great looking luxury hatchback that is still relatively cheap. S4 has a 4.3 liter V8 that makes 340 horsepower. That's a lot of ponies. This car is great for winter and limited traction environments because Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system is standard on the S4. And if you're a little more flashy and looking for a bolder look, then Audi's exterior sport package might do the trick. The package upgrades the S4 with DTM inspired front and rear bumpers. For those who don't know, DTM is the German equivalent of NASCAR, so you will literally look like a NASCAR. Carbon fiber front lip and rear trunk-lid spoilers, as well as diffusers and side scoops in the rear bumper are added to this kit. This car is super luxurious. The S4 comes standard with a leather interior. That's crazy. And if you decide to pick one up, you can expect high quality, detailed interior trim, and an absolute fantastic stereo system. Okay, this car is just, it's bopping. The only downside to purchasing this vehicle is that high mileage models are not very reliable. But if you're looking for a project car, this might be the car for you. This car has a lot of little problems, and little problems add up. That's why it's unreliable. But it's still a good car. The 4th car on this list is the Mazda Speed 3. That's right, this little Mazda with stiffer suspension, stickier tires, and sportier seats. The Mazda Speed 3 is a central player in the hot hatch game with plentiful power, and this little 3 offers a serious bang for your buck. Big power in a front wheel drive car means you're gonna have torque steer, but it's It's not unmanageable, and it doesn't spoil this delightful street fighter. This car is by far the best bang for your buck in this classic car. It's spacious, it's stylish, it's powerful, and it's relatively inexpensive. These engines are extremely reliable. These cars are super cheap, and they can be modded to make well over 400 wheel horsepower. That's kind of crazy. That's more than my Miata. And with some extra money, you can almost eliminate the torque steer and have money left over with mostly bolt-on parts, like another turbo. This little Mazda has an inline 4-cylinder engine and produces 263 horsepower. Don't let 263 horsepower mislead you. This car goes from 0 to 60 in just 5.2 seconds. It's like a mini Supra. These cars are incredibly underrated, cheap, and reliable. The Mazda Speed 3 is a driver's car. The car comes in a 6-speed, incredibly responsive manual transmission. Buy the manual. Trust me, manual is so much cooler than anything else in the world. And it's only available as a hatchback. These aren't any luxury vehicles unlike the S4, but this car's interior is cheap, but it's still functional, right? Cheap and functional. That's what I like to hear. The Mazda Speed 3 is an absolute joy to drive and quite possibly one of the best hot hatches ever made. If you want something that's still sporty but has a ton of class, the Lexus IS300 SPORTCROSS is the car for you. This hot hatch was produced from 2001 all the way to 2005. Lexus is Toyota's luxury brand, meaning with proper maintenance, this car is incredibly reliable and luxurious. The Lexus IS300 was designed by the same guy who created the Toyota AE86. The first generation of Lexus IS300 was sold in the United States, and it features the 3.0 6-cylinder 2JZ engine. That's the same engine that's in the Toyota Supra. The car comes in a 5-speed manual transmission. However, finding one is very challenging because only 5% of Lexus IS300s came with a manual transmission. IS300 makes 215 horsepower and goes from 0 to 60 in the mid 7 seconds. This Lexus also has a limited slip differential, making it perfect for drifting. Perfect. My buddy has the LS400. Perfect for drifting. The 2JZ is a legendary engine known for its tuning potential. The SPORTCROSS model came as a wagon, which is awesome, but unfortunately they're incredibly hard to find, and a clean model will cost you a pretty penny. With a bit of searching, you can find one for well under $10,000. I saw one on Facebook Marketplace for $6K the other day. So the Lexus IS300 has reached a point where they are relatively inexpensive, but they still look amazing. And buy one now before prices go up, because they're going up. Anyways, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video or if it brought you value, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's the best way to help support the channel. I'm making these videos for free, and I love you.